You know I can't fuck you if you broke. Big 40 with a dick and it got a scope. I be ballin' hard, just like my name on zone. What's up in my bank account? That's a lot of O's. Just like my bands, bitch, I can't never flow. Sippin' straight, drop this and in my figure. Off the lean so stuck.
Shit, bro, we up in Portland right now. Portland, Oregon. Yeah, that's where I'm from. Shit, I lived in Arizona for like 1 year, a couple years ago, but other than that,
Just for anyone listening that doesn't know you, introduce yourself real quick.
alright, bro. Shit, bro, I'm Lil PayPal, go by Jig Man, Flex Man, Big Band. Yeah, bro, shit, I'm 23, you know what I'm saying? Born and raised, Portland, Oregon. Shit, bro, I've been rapping for like 4 years now. Since like pretty much since right when I graduated high school. I kind of just like took it serious. Really up until like 2018, that's when like like I did my first video and shit, and like I was doing it pretty serious, but until like I did that video and shit, like that's when kind of like I feel like my shit was really buzzing. A lot has changed since then as far as like the whole underground scene and shit, like plug and everything like that, but yeah, bro, I'd just say like I'm a plug, but more now like a plug and B artist.
So break that down a little bit for people listening, like what plug and B is all about.
So shit, bro, plug and B is just kind of like, it's like you take the plug sound, which is like the whole Mexico dro sound, like all those people that kind of rode that wave, and then like you kind of make it more like melodic, like R&B-ish sounding, like the beats wise, and then like for me, like when I hear those type of beats, bro, like they're just like, I don't know, I just like connect to them, like as an artist, bro, like sometimes when you just hear like certain beats, like you just like you're just like, oh shit, bro, like I gotta get on this shit, like a lot of times, bro, like the producers that are sending me shit like that I fuck with, it's always like every time it's hard. So
yeah, and I definitely see that, like with your selection, your sound stays consistent, and even that first feature, like the fact that you were buzzing basically off the first feature, I think really shows you're coming in with a sound that sounds unique to people. It's different to people. It sticks with people. How'd you get the PayPal name? Is that something someone called you, or?
It was kind of just something one day, like, so growing up, bro, I'm not even gonna lie, like growing up, like even in like middle school and shit, like bro, I was like freestyling, like I was rapping like under a whole nother name, you know what I'm saying? But like I was still like on SoundCloud, bro, like in my homie's fucking laundry room, like literally on his MacBook, like fucking on GarageBand, making songs and shit, like dropping shit. So like after that, like I had stopped rapping all throughout high school, like 4 years, and then like I remember once I kind of graduated, I was like, damn, bro, like I just kind of tried it again, because like I used to write all my stuff back then, and then I kind of just thought of it, bro, like really, like there's nothing really crazy. I wish that there was like a crazy story, but like I just kind of thought of like Lil PayPal one day, and I'm like, and I remember still to this day, like even my homies that was there remember, like I pulled up to the studio for like to do my first tracks as like Lil PayPal, and like I didn't even tell no one what my name was, bro. Like I was rapping the whole song, and like I would say little PayPal references and stuff, but nobody really knew until like the song was done, and then my engineer was like, yo, bro, like what's your rap name? And I'm like, oh, bro, like it's Lil PayPal. And then like,
are there any specific inspirations when it comes to like who are you listening to growing up?
Damn, bro, like I mean, bro, my dad was putting me on like everything growing up. Like I was definitely huge into music from like a really young age, but I'd probably say like early years it was a lot of R&B, like John B, Bobby Valentino, like that's where like even I still try to like model like just like the harmonizing and stuff like that, just kind of going for that. And then obviously guys like I went through a big phase of like Raider Clan, which kind of got me into the underground and stuff like that, like into SoundCloud and stuff. And like my stuff in middle school I was making was kind of like that, and also like Dom Kennedy stuff. But I would say like what made me start like Lil PayPal wise probably was like guys like Young Band, Stacy Money, like guys like that, like especially Stacy Money, bro. That's definitely one of my inspirations, like who kind of like made me want to just start rapping. Like that was the first feature I ever bought, to be honest. Like and yeah, bro, like I would say people like that. Also, like I've always been really big into like just the beats. So like, I would say even those kind of inspire me to rap. Just like hearing instrumentals of like I remember, bro, I'd be on YouTube all the time, and like when I came across Lincoln, um, like once I heard his shit, I was like, bro, like I gotta start rapping. Like, Lincoln is up in, I think just like South America. I'm not exactly sure like where exactly he's located, but yeah, bro, he's been kind of like doing this. Like, I found out about him on YouTube like in probably 2016, 2017, and he just always had like the type beats of like the artists I like Diego Money was also a big like inspiration for me. Um, like Diego Money beats, Plug beats, like he just had the sound, and yeah, like me and him have always like remained hella cool for like the past 4 years. But yeah, bro, he has a big following out there. Like I would definitely credit him for like putting me on kind of just like globally, you know.
Have you ever considered like producing yourself, since you're saying like you're so into like the production side of it?
I mean, of course, yeah. Like I've tried, bro. It's just like I don't know. I'm just a person that like usually stuff just comes like really natural to me, and like beats, it was just too complicated. Like it was just too hard to kind of find like the sound that I wanted. Um, and I mean, like I've never like really sat down with a producer. Like where I'm from, like in Portland, like there's no as far as like the music I make, for sure, there's no other people around here that even like make that stuff. Like, I mean, outside of my boy
Yeah.
Spendake, but like we kind of came up together and stuff. But like, yeah, there's not a music scene out here. So like, I think if I were to be like in a studio with like one of my favorite producers, and he's like cooking up, like I could probably learn a lot quicker than just trying to figure out on my own.
So talk about like your process. You say it comes natural. So your studio process, like do you freestyle it or do you write? Like how do you go about making a song?
I mean, shoot, like so usually like I'll hit up my favorite producers, or they'll just send it to me, like just the beat, and then every time now, up until like probably a year ago, I'd probably say today, like that's when I started just punching in, which is just going bar for bar. Throughout the first like 3 years, I wrote everything. Like I wrote everything, like, and I'm very like methodical. So like when I write, like it's the same structure every way or every time. You know what I mean? Like I know, like I know my mind, and how like I read stuff, and like I just space it out the same way, whatever. But nowadays, like yeah, I just punch in, and it's all freestyle now. Like it's just, I mean, I don't know. It just helps me more. Just I feel like it's just the sound I like, and the sound I go for. What
Yeah.
kind of inspired that was, not even gonna lie, like was kind of just first listening to like Slime Cedo and stuff, and like just the way he punches in, and like it was just so hard to me.
Do you go into the studio with melodies in mind? Like how does that part of it work?
Yeah. So I mean, most of the time, yeah. Like, and it's funny because like I'm so weird. Like, I'll be driving on my way to the studio, and like I'll just have the beat playing, and like I'll kind of just get down the flow of how I want to go. Like, I'll just
Yeah.
listen to a bunch of beats on the way, and so when I go in there, like, I might write like maybe like the first like 2 or 3 bars to kind of like set something, but not every time I even go with those. Like sometimes I just like scratch all that and just start from the top. But yeah, like I mean, recently I've just been recording by myself, like at my homie's studio, like my main studio. But like he just has my whole preset, bro. Like he really just like made my sound. My homie Jamie, and like yeah, bro. I just pretty much fix the auto tune, and I just punch in, go bar for bar, like it's just me up in there, and that's just, I don't know, what I'm most comfortable with.
What's your favorite song that you've made, like so far, would you say? Do you have a favorite or?
Damn, bro. Like to be honest, like I'm probably like the biggest fan of my music. Like I don't really listen to really anyone else. Like I mean, there's of course other people I listen to, and I just feel like I had a much bigger variety of people I listened to, like um kind of more in the past, like a year, 2, 3 years ago. But as far as like my favorite song, I would say like honestly a song that I've always like, that's always kind of just like, I don't know, like stood out to to me and to just like a bunch of people is one of my first ones. It was called NASCAR with Lil Namek and like who's now Kevin Kazi. He goes by Kevin Kazi now, but yeah, bro, like that one was like my first song to ever like hit 100K on SoundCloud, and it was just like kind of, I don't know, just a classic song, like one that all my homies love. Like, you know, I love like my newer stuff too, though. I think the most, I'd probably say off like this last tape, Plug and Be Icon 2, I'd probably say my favorite one was, I mean, Stick in a Briefcase, what I just did the video to. And then Rockstar, bro. People love Rockstar. And it's funny because like that wasn't even like my favorite song off that tape. Like I honestly, like, even if you were to ask my video guy, like I switched the song like 3-4 times like on the day of the shoot. Like I'm so indecisive about, you know, what one I want it to be, just because like I want to like it as much as everyone else likes it. But for Rockstar, like everyone just wanted me to do that, so I was like, fuck it.
What's your process like? Do you work with the director, or like what's your process like with music videos?
Yeah, you know, like I mean, it's funny because like the guy who's done now Rockstar movie and Stick in a Briefcase, like that's like really like one of my best friends growing up. Yep, House of Wolves. His name's AJ, but like we grew up playing. Well, I grew up playing in Park Rose, like baseball, in which like he went to Park Rose. So, like we all just became mutual friends, and like that's been my homie since like as long as I can remember. But now, like, you know, transitioning into like kind of working together, shooting videos and stuff, like I just kind of hit him up, you know, pay the price, whatever, and then like it's usually me who, you know, I figure out the locations and stuff like that. But I always just, you know, trust him with just how the results are gonna be. It's kind of just natural, bro. Like I don't really overthink nothing. Outside of like at first when I just want like, you know, the location set. But other than that, yeah, we just kind of just free ball it essentially, and you know, it always turns out fine. Like especially the barbershop one, to me, it's funny because like that barber, like that's my barber, like Sammy Cuts, like that's his shop, and like it's relatively new, but you know, like people are probably like, damn, like, you know, he probably rented out a barbershop. Yeah, it was dope, bro. That was a dope ass shoot for sure.
No, for sure. And just like the sit go video, did you guys walk into the nearest deli, or?
Yeah, facts. Yeah, yeah. Right by Spendike's house. Yeah, that was another videographer named Jeremiah, who he lives in Vancouver, Washington. But yeah, we man, that was a long time ago. That was actually right before I moved to Arizona. Like maybe 4 days before I moved to Arizona, we shot that. And yeah, bro, that was just kind of like I don't know, like that video was actually for free. Like he did it for free and everything, and it turned out pretty dope. Definitely you can tell like my videos have gotten much better since then.
One thing I was wondering about is you have the R&B soul like genre on or the R&B/soul genre on Plug and Be Icon 1, but then you have the hip hop rap genre on Plug and Be Icon 2.
Yeah.
So was there a reason for that specific? Because I'm curious to know like how much you consider is R&B and how much you can, because I feel like it really is like pushing the boundary.
Yeah, no, that's dope that you caught that. Yeah, that was kind of like, you know, like I don't know. So kind of initially when I did it, like I didn't think it was like. I thought that you could put like multiple genres, so I was gonna put both hip hop and R&B, but then once I realized like you can only do one, I'm like, damn, well, like I already know, like to me it was kind of like I already know that like hip hop is already just like flooded as is, and so I kind of just wanted to go with like a R&B like genre on the album, and yeah, just like I don't know, I kind of wanted to see if it would tap into those audiences like that, because I don't know that. Yeah, I don't really know like why I did that, but it was just like I don't know. I feel like it could classify as R&B too, you know. So
you're independent right now. Are you thinking about staying independent, or what's the goal in terms of all that?
I mean, damn, bro. Like, you know, I think if the right label came around and, you know, like it made sense, I would definitely probably sign. But as far as like making independent, like that would definitely be like a dream come true, just to blow off, being independent, because that's really like what I am at the end of the day. Like I'm just an underground artist, like I've always loved underground music, and like I just feel like like especially right now on SoundCloud, I just feel like there's a lot of like clicks and stuff like that, to where like it's kind of like an easy way out to just like get clout essentially, like there's a lot of clicks like up in LA or whatever, but like I've just always kind of felt like it was just me and me only, and like I like that. But no, I would definitely sign, but only if it made sense. I mean, yeah.
So how would you say this year, like with everything that's gone on, has impacted you as an artist, like 2020 specifically?
I mean, honestly, bro, like I'm not even gonna lie, like I feel like 2020, like I really found like my sound, as far as just like this whole plug and be like wave. Like I feel like I really just like distinctly found my sound, and like kind of just even fell in love more with the music that I'm making. Like I feel like this was my hardest year, hands down. Maybe not like numbers wise, but I just feel like it's like nobody's really making the stuff that I make. Like I don't know, I think every artist could probably say that, but like I truly think that like my stuff, like my music will go viral. Like everybody go listen to Plug and Be Icon 1, Plug and Be Icon 2, out on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, like everywhere. PayPal World as well, out on all platforms. And then I got a little surprise this month coming with my boy Spendicay. We got a little tape dropping, hosted by Pink Rolly and Dream Thug. Shout out Dream Thug. Oh yeah, I also wanted to shout out to some of like the dopest producers that rock with me, bro. Like definitely my boy C4 the Plug, C400 up in France, Glum Boy up in New York, Ludu up in Korea. Oh bro, there's a lot. Damn, I'm trying to think of just like everybody I rock with. Ron Trey, Cuds, like I don't know, bro. The list goes on, but they're definitely all making the beats that I love. So shout out them, Vianney. Shout out Vianney.
Yeah, and what's next from you? What can fans expect? The tape with Spendicay?
Yeah, the tape with Spendicay, but get ready for that. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna just tell y'all that either PayPal World 2 coming or Plug and Be Icon 3. But I think I'm gonna rock with the PayPal World 2. No, for sure, bro. Definitely. That was a fire tape. And
that you posted those DMs with Twin Uzis. When should we see something out of that collaboration?
Those were honestly old DMs, bro. And that's kind of something that I want to speak on, is that like, people. There's a lot of people that hate on me, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, but I think that, I mean, it speaks for itself, bro. Like I've worked with a lot of artists now that are finally like getting their recognition, like Summers, since '99. Like those are like my homies before like we were even really anything. So like shout out them, like especially since '99, bro. Like he's really going up, and it's crazy because like he told me that he started rapping because of me. Like if you go watch the interview with him on Don't Sleep's page, like he started rapping because he just heard like my music come on one day and was like pretty much just like starstruck by it. So like shout out him, bro, because he's going up.
Sure, shout out him.
But yeah, bro, no, I'm definitely like I think for this coming year and shit, like I wanna work with artists that are really like buzzing, because I don't know, I've kind of limited myself on, who I feature with, just because, like, I don't know, I like to just be by myself, like, solo, but I definitely want to work with some more artists this year, for sure, so stay on the lookout, you know what I'm saying, bro? PayPal, it's about to be global, man.